Hey guys, good evening. What's up, Lexi's Leukemia Warrior family? Lexi wanted to share another video with you about how she takes her medication. Last time we shared with you that she took mercaptopurine every day, and she also takes her, we call it nighttime yummies, but it's really melatonin every night. And then she also was taking methotrexate at that time. It was a yellow liquid, but she only takes the methotrexate on Wednesdays, and it can only be a non-LP Wednesday because LPs are methotrexate into the spinal fluid, and they don't want you to overdose on methotrexate in one day. So she's not getting any methotrexate tonight. It's not Wednesday anyway, but she didn't have any this Wednesday. So tonight she is actually getting a little bit of extra because tonight's Friday and Wednesday we started her steroids. So I have this lovely pill container. So basically I'm going to pull out Fridays and I am going to dump them out right onto my lovely paper towel. And so she gets 3.5 tablets. Here's what size they are, and that's a half a one. We taught her to swallow these because the liquid dexamethasone or Decadron tastes terrible. She took it straight up in induction for an entire month. I think because she was newly to and didn't really know any better. We tried flavoring it, to be honest. They could mix it with a flavored syrup in the pharmacy for us. And honestly, by the end of her 2-week stay in induction, we had tried just doing it straight up because if you add flavoring, it makes it more in the syringe. And it just was too much for her to get down. But if we just did it straight up, it was the smallest amount in the syringe it needed to be, and we just kind of chased it with water, and that was that. Well, as time went on during treatment, she did not care for it anymore. By the time we got towards maintenance and she had to take it again, her taste buds had changed. She was older. Now here we are in cycle 6 of maintenance. She's 4. And she just cannot stand the taste. Luckily, we were able to work with the pharmacy at the hospital, and they were able to source small tabs. So she can, now that she's old enough and enough weight and height, she can take the small tablets. And so we taught her first with like the little mini M&Ms because that's about the same size as what these would be. And then we taught her how to just swallow it down with water, and then we just switched over to these, and honestly, we never looked back. I wish that all her medication could be in pill form, but unfortunately, the mercaptopurine that she takes every day, the 6-MP, they just don't make tablets small enough right now for the dosage that she needs, which technically she's only on 75% dosage anyway, up from the 50% from last month. She had a bit of a chemo hold, so hopefully next month we'll be back up to 100% of this. And then the other thing that she takes during her steroid pulse, because she takes the steroids for 5 days, is this is called famotidine, which is the generic name for just Pepcid. So, you know, steroids can really tear up your stomach, cause indigestion, all kinds of stuff. I mean, besides her already extreme moodiness, extreme hunger, and everything else that we deal with, the insomnia. But that Pepcid just kind of helps, especially with all the food she's eating, so she doesn't get indigestion. So when we do steroid week, there's a lot of things that we're looking for, not only for indigestion, but to make sure that the bowels are going. So she's eating pear puree twice a day, and sometimes prune puree, because I really hate to try to give her some type of stimulant laxative that's just going to cause her tummy to hurt. So we try to do as much things natural as we can, and then just rely on the meds for what we absolutely need. So I am going to go grab Lexi, and we will get started on taking her meds. So we're back, and I got Lexi here, and we've got her full sippy cup of water to help her take all the medicine. You like your pink sippy cup, don't you?
Well, my other one broke.
Yeah. She's had a few that over time those straws aren't what they used to be, and they bust after too many times of chewing on them or whatever. Or just maybe the latch being super loose and it leaks. All right, so what are you going to take first? Lexi is a big girl now, and she gets to choose. It doesn't matter what order she takes things in. She takes them right after bath time, right before bed. So we're going to do this first.
Yeah.
Now, I usually go ahead and do this one in her mouth for her because it's a dropper and it can come out like dripping, and it can get kind of messy and get on her clothes. So we make sure to let me help her with this one. Good job. And we try not to let it touch her mouth. You never know when she's going to get a mouth sore or something from chemo, so try to keep it clean.
And it's kind of yummy.
Is it kind of yummy? Is that what we call it, your nighttime yummies?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, there's a bee on it. Yeah. I love this Arby's brand, actually. All right. So what's next? You're going to take your steroid pills, your little pills? Okay. Show them what you do. Is it gone? Good job. 2.5 more to go. Good job, kiddo. The mini M&Ms was the best way to go because it's an incentive. It's something she likes, and they're small like this. If we'd had to have her take a bigger pill, we would have probably tried the bigger M&Ms. But since this is all we have to worry about for now, that's what we do. Look at you go. All right. Now all you have left is purple, which is what we call 6MP, and white, which is what? What's your white?
Pepsi.
She calls it Pepsi, but it's Pepsid, yes, isn't it?
Sorry.
No, you're good. All right, here we go.
But I can do these ones.
Mm-hmm. Good job. You did it. Look at you. Such a big girl now. She can do it all by herself. She doesn't need mommy to squirt it in there for her. And she gets it all out because, like, I'll check afterwards to make sure she squeezed it all the way. And sure enough, she did. So you did a great job. So what do you want to tell all the other boys and girls out there that might be having troubles taking their medicine? What do you want to tell them? Is it that bad?
Yeah.
It's not that bad, is it? Just wash it down with some water, right? You have your sippy cup, and you take a drink of water, and then you're good to go. So now we can wait for 1 hour, and then if Lexi is still hungry, she can eat an hour after her medication because she has to stop eating 2 hours before she takes her medicine at 7 o'clock. And then we do meds at 9, don't we? And then an hour after that, if she's still hungry at 10 o'clock, we will let her eat some food.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to tell everybody? Should we tell them goodbye?
Yeah. Bye.
Thank you for watching, and have a good night.